Good afternoon. Hi. I told you I was coming to see my naturopath, Michelle.
Hello.
Welcome, Michelle. And I just wanted to talk to you about my talisman. And I had this one already when I had my business Body Mind Link service. I've left it here. Work with colour therapy. They're the 4 colours, the yellow, blue, green and the pink to the red. So I want to ask Michelle the issues now with coronavirus. Everyone's up in the air about it. So I'd like to ask you, what is, to pick a colour and then to talk about what that means on my chart, and if you can put what you feel that the energy out there and the fear that people are facing actually. So I'll leave it to you.
Okay. Oh, low battery. We'll just press the button. These things happen.
Yep.
Hey, we just let you know that we're social distancing here. See,
We're doing the right thing.
we are. So thank you for the privilege of being able to share the information that I have. And it's just such a big time, isn't it? Everyone's very intensely stressed and worried, and then some people aren't worried, and then others are really quite jittery about it and obsessive about everything. And I think what I've seen in my clinic, and the people not in the clinic but online now, because we can't, do too many appointments in clinic, is that the stress that people are feeling is manifesting in their either problems they're having that have resurfaced, or new health issues that they haven't ever had before. And I'll pick yellow.
Yellow?
I love yellow because it's a sunny day too.
Yes.
So that's intuition, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah, do you want to
the
tell us?
intuition that I have, and are working on the intuitive senses. So this is where you can come in.
Yeah, absolutely. So in order to bring some more information to that area, I'd be looking at as a biochemical or physical level.
Yes.
I'd be looking at the food people eat in order to reduce their stress in their body, and to feed their bodies the right nourishment, because when you're under a lot of stress, you have a fight or flight mechanism in your body. So your adrenal glands want to run away from the bear.
Yes.
So if you're constantly having mindsets and worrying about what's coming or what's been and what you may experience, it's putting you on a heightened alert the whole time. So imagine your body's just, it's trying to get away. So when you're so stressed, your body is going to send information to the periphery, because that's the area your body needs to activate to run away from what's coming or what they're thinking might come. And that's just as bad as what they think has already been.
Definitely.
So people who have this stress response, the hyper stress response that's totally switched on, they have a bigger need for different vitamins and minerals in their diet, which often aren't enough in times of undue stress. We've never experienced anything in, my lifetime anyway, your lifetime, ancestral lifetime, who knows how bad the stress response was in those days. And so what we've come to realise is that our genes are connected to the way our genes are expressing themselves, because of the sensitizing factors like stress, are making those people with genetic dysfunctional or disadvantaged genes that help them get out of the stress mechanism. Those people are having more responses to the virus if they catch it. Does that make sense? Or any other infections?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Does that make sense?
It relates to the genetic DNA. And how people are handling.
Because we can't change our genes the way the genes are made. So you get one from each parent, but you can change the way they express.
Yes.
And that is called epigenetics. So your epigenetics are what you eat, what you think, how you sleep, the chemicals you put on your body, your lifestyle, the water you drink.
Yes.
Can you close your mind down and calm the fight or flight response that takes you away from the bear? And if you can't, because there's a few stages of stress response, you want me to explain them as well?
Oh yes,
Yep.
yes, definitely. Any
Yep.
information that we can put out there.
So have a think about where you're at in your world and your stress response, and are you the sort of person that can, something comes in, gives you the, stress, like you've worried about it, but then the next day you're fine, you can get on with it? Or are you the sort of person that level 2 stress response affects, where you start to get a bit tired because your minerals and vitamins are being moved into running away from the bear, or I'll say the bear for now.
Yes, yeah.
And so it's a bit harder for you to manifest the information and the fuel in your cells. And the next stage, stage 3, is based on, the stresses are still happening, the mind's starting to take over, and it's really hard to now change to go back to being okay with the stress and just getting through it like that. Again, you're going to need more information, more fuel in your cells to get you back, because the body's going to get used to it.
Right.
It's going to get used to being exhausted.
Yes.
And then level 5 is, anxiety, depression, all the big ticket things we see in our world.
Yes.
That they now give you a drug for to suppress, when actually if they looked after your energetic pathways, some of the genes, if they really understood genetics and the way our body's biochemistry works, the DNA, they know that there's fuel that we can give ourselves.
Exactly.
In food and nutrition and water and sleep and all of that.
Yes.
But it's too easy just to give you a quick fix, and we have to in some situations, but
definitely.
not forever.
But this is where what you're talking about is basically the full range of preventative.
Yeah.
Instead of getting sick, and to what you were sort of saying about the fear that's involved with that. What you're saying really fits in, and I love that, because taking care of the natural, and with the body is a barometer to the soul, is basically on the spiritual level that I'm working with. That's fantastic. It works in with the intuition and caring. And every person, like when I was listening to, you've got your mothers with young kids, they can't find the time. I'm old and retired, so basically
Old and retired.
Yeah,
Young and retired.
Young and retired, yes, thank you. But I've got the time, and I can take that time. So I really feel for, like yourself, with young children. It's fun, and a lot of people saying, "Oh, that's okay for you." That's the question. That's the responses I get. So I actually have compassion for those people, but try and take that time out for yourself. 15 minutes, 20 minutes of meditation today. So thank you. I think that explains, and we're going to be working together, because it's starting up a network with ways that we can get rid of this fear, and your expertise, and what the time that I've known you and how it's helped me with my genetic DNA from my Indigenous mother's side. So I'm just so thankful that we're setting up a network of really strong women that know where they're at, and so that we can start giving information out to people that are fearful, and people that are still stuck in the old system. We still need the old system, the medical and the professions, but we're looking more at taking care of ourselves, having control of ourselves, and being in touch with our own bodies, because we can heal.
Absolutely.
So,
the body is always striving to maintain homeostasis or balance.
Exactly.
Can't live like this forever.
No, exactly.
It's got to come back here.
So that's where we're heading. So thank you for listening, everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed this. So we'll be keeping on. Okay.
Distant high five.
Just a high five. Okay. Thank you.
See you later.
Okay. Bye.